Hey guys, it's Kat. This is just going to be a vlog where I just talk about a few things that are going on with me right now and talk about my channel just a tiny bit more. And I also wanted to give a few shout outs to a few people who I just think are amazing people here on YouTube, a couple of which you may not know about, and a few other people that you probably already do, but I still wanted to give some love to them. Anyway, so to start off with, I wanted to say that you've probably noticed that a lot of the videos going up on my channel right now have to do with myself being pregnant and awaiting the arrival of my son. So those were videos that I actually filmed in January, right around my due date, which was like just past the midpoint in January. And so I've already had my son, but I'm slowly posting the videos that I shot back in January and catching my channel up so that my channel is kind of like in sync with my life right now. So it's just going to take me another week or two to get everything caught up because I filmed videos at a time when I knew I wanted to come back to YouTube, but I didn't have the chance to like post things just because I had so much stuff going on that I didn't have time to, edit everything and put it all together. So that's the reason for all the baby related videos coming up like in a row. Even though I have a son now, it's not like my channel is going to be all about him. He's going to be obviously a part of my family and a part of my life and a part of my spiritual life, but I'm not going to be like throwing him in your face all the time. So if you're someone who isn't really into babies and kids, don't worry, my channel isn't becoming all about that. But my son will be in some of my videos just because I'm obviously taking care of him most of the day, and sometimes when I'm filming he might be there. The next thing that I wanted to say is that there's a couple of channels I discovered recently that I don't think a lot of people know about that you guys probably would be interested in. They're really cool channels. The first one is called Lisa Emerald, and she's actually a girl who isn't actually in the pagan community. I don't think she is anyways. But who she is a person who's doing vlogs on YouTube about mental health. And she does like cool, fun, if that even makes any sense at all, fun videos on mental health. So they're not like boring and depressing. Sometimes she talks about her struggles or things that actually helps her maintain her mental health and neat tips and ideas and just like her channel is actually really uplifting and cool to watch. So I would definitely check her out. And I don't even know how I discovered her. It was just like when I was doing random searching. Anyway, and then another person who is part of the pagan community that I guess whose channel hasn't received tons of attention yet, but totally should because she's really a kick-ass person, is Hazel Autumnwood. And Hazel Autumnwood's channel is about her spiritual path, and on her channel she currently talks about resonating with the goddess and the Celtic pantheon, and she has some really amazing artistic skills, I have to tell you. So if you check out her channel, you'll see she has like a beautiful BOS or Book of Shadows. She has really cool ideas for doing your Book of Shadows, like tips and tricks on doing like collage artwork and stuff in particular. And just to go and see her creativity and her art alone is worth a visit to her channel, and you'll probably want to subscribe if you do take the time to check her out. So Ember Honey Raven, one of the things that I really, really like about you and your channel is how relatable you are. You're so sincere and funny, and I just think that you're a really unique person, and yet at the same time it's easy for anyone to feel almost as if they already know you just because of the way that you come across. And I think that's really, really cool, and I can totally understand why you're popular on YouTube. I kind of wanted to do a bit of a response to your video that you made a while back on yoga and your own yoga practice. It's an amazing video. Anyone who hasn't seen this video on Ember Honey Raven's channel, I highly recommend that you watch it while it's still up there, and especially for the fact that she shows really simple yoga poses that you can do. But what I wanted to say to you specifically is that in this video, what you talk about is the fact that the tree pose is one of your favorite poses, or the favorite pose in yoga for you. And for me, I kind of feel the same way. And the cool thing about tree pose that my mother actually pointed out to me at one time, that you probably already know about, and maybe you can share whether, like, how you've experienced this. But if you practice tree pose every day, like, even if, say, like someone who's watching this video right now, if you just try the tree pose and you do it every single day, even if you don't do any other yoga poses, that particular pose is very good at gauging how you're feeling on the inside. Because it's a one-legged balancing pose, you know, you have your arms above you and you're standing on one leg. If you have any kind of emotional discord or mental imbalance, like things that are weighing heavily on you, making you feel a little off kilter spiritually or whatever, you'll find that tree pose is physically hard to do and like hard to maintain for like, you know, more than 2 or 3 seconds. So yeah, if you're interested in getting into yoga and you're watching this video right now, I suggest doing what Ember Honey Raven does and consider adopting the tree pose as something that's important to your daily practice, just because of the fact that, like, as I've discovered and my mom's discovered, it's a great gauge for how you feel on the inside and staying in touch with yourself on a daily basis. And the next thing that I wanted to kind of talk about is the fact that a lot of the people on my subscriptions list that I'm subscribed to are just gone. Like, they have left YouTube either completely, or you can tell that their channel's under construction, or they're just kind of like missing in action. And I don't have a lot of people to watch. I've discovered a couple of channels, and as you know, like, I'm, you know, into watching Hazel Autumnwood, Lisa Emerald, Ember Honey Raven, and all the people that I was subscribed to before that are still on YouTube, I'm still watching as well. But if you make videos, or if you know of anyone who makes videos that, you know, is looking for subscribers, or that you think would be up my alley, please leave me a comment in the comment section for this video so that I can check out some more new channels, because it's just sad when I go through my subscription list and just seeing like all the dead subscriptions, like people who just aren't here anymore and aren't into their like vlogging at this time in their life for whatever reason. And on that note, I kind of wanted to just say quickly that I am sorry to anybody who was maybe either like sad or offended at the fact that when I kind of took a vacation from being on YouTube, I like made a lot of my videos private and didn't really give explanation as to why I was gone. I really do think that people underestimate, and I did, how you can really grow to feel like you know and care about someone even if you just interact with them online. And it really can be unsettling and saddening, and you almost go through like a grief period when you realize that someone from YouTube that you really enjoyed is just like gone or has disappeared. So I'm sorry to anybody that I may have bothered by the way that I handled my own absence. And, you know, in the future, if I decide to like take a break, I'll say something about it so at least people know what's going on, and maybe I'll like a post occasionally just so that people can stay in touch. Anyhow, I do see now, looking through all my older videos now that I've been on YouTube for a few years, that I have grown and changed a lot. And I know for me, I like to write in a written journal, but video journaling is different, because when I look back at old videos of myself now, I really enjoy and appreciate seeing and sometimes laugh at just how different my energy was, the way that I looked, the way that I came across, my presence, like all those things changed so much over the years as well. Like, it's not just our thoughts and our beliefs and like the things that we're into, but it's also just like the way we come across and the way our spirits like shine through our eyes and through our voices, you know, when we're speaking. And like, if you're watching this video and you don't have a YouTube channel, or if you're not interested in making public videos, I really think it is a great idea to try just making your own home spiritual journey videos where you just chat every now and then about what's going on in your life and what you believe in and stuff, because it's nice to have to be able to go back and look at stuff like that you've done from the past. It really is a nice way to document your journey as a person. And I think sometimes when we feel lost, when we go back and look at the old stuff, it can kind of help us find where we are now. Even if we're not returning to that previous place mentally, it just kind of helps you to remember where you came from and maybe help you to see where you're going or should go. So anyways, I'm going to end this video here, and thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day. Please don't forget to give me channel suggestions. Okay, bye.